Hello, good morning again. This is today's August the 13th, 2021. As I said many times, I had decided not to record myself anymore, but this is a survival situation in Cuba. So once again, because of the stressing situation around the world and all of us, whatever we could be in the world, I am sharing once again my own testimony and knowledge about how to survive this dangerous, really dangerous disease, which is getting more dangerous through its new variants or mutations. Every single time there have been people who have not been vaccinated, for example. So in that way, the virus had the chance to mutate even worse. And to change even worse. Even people who are vaccinated have been infected, but the virus is less likely to mutate so intensely or so dangerous like in people who are not vaccinated. I have seen on TV people who are carrying out campaign against the vaccines. Like if they were in the Middle Age, where Middle Age was considered vaccines, or not the Middle Age, but really ancient times, really in the 17th century, 18th century, we're considering that vaccination were things made even by the eagle, the devil, sorry, something really bad. Something like that was something made by people who did not know anything about what they were doing, like scientists or something like that. There was a white lie and all those things. And when you see all those things, you say, what the hell are we in the contemporary time or in the Middle Age? So anyway, for everybody, my words are for everybody. Everyone who believes in vaccination, or those who don't believe in vaccination because living mentally in the Middle Age. Oh well, I would say for all of them only one thing. According to my opinion, according to my own experience in terms of keeping even the Delta virus away from me. And I have said the same thing I have said to my own family, who are still alive and kicking, even living now in practically a place where it's the capital of the Delta variant here in the Caribbean, like Cuba, for example. Cuba with all these great vaccines that are being tested. But even though those are really adverse situations, I can tell you, and I can say, and proof. I have proved many times that whatever you could use in a vaccine or not, every single time you jog, run slow, even though we are feeling bad, like in the first symptoms of the COVID-19, the Delta or whatever, or whichever variant, even you begin exhaling, and you begin inhaling and exhaling in a really intense way. Like, when you are jogging, you have to imagine you've got the virus inside and you are taking out the virus through your nostril while you are jogging, while you are running slowly for a long distance, the distance you really can reject, for example. That's something that's my advice, and that have been proven by myself even before some tests. And I wanted to say about it because I have something I want to share, because the vaccines the COVID-19 test have resulted in negative test. Just a day before or 2 days before I jogged and I did this. There is a fact, I repeat, a fact, because there are people who don't believe that in terms of being worried about the families, everybody. So that's my gift, my advice to everybody, if they wanted to believe or not. That is something I want to share, which is a view what they should be English speaking native or Spanish speaking native. You should know it, and you should test this that I am saying. Even at a scientific level, you could do it, and you will realize of it. If you forgot, you are a doctor, for example, someone who is there, who is a doctor or a researcher, or a team, who have people who have a vaccine, who are suffering from the COVID-19 right now with the first sense. But if that person can't walk, even though could be feeling weak or having fever, made them to jog a distance, you know. Forget the protocol, forget the steps. Just made them to jog a little bit around the circle. If that person cannot jog so much, briefly explain that's very important. That person had to jog as much as possible until he or she could be sweat. In that way, that person a day later is gonna feel the effect about that what that exercise. That means that person will feel first weak, but after the next day will be getting more energy, and that means his or her immune response will be increasing. And that when that person you are, for example, anyone could be a doctor. That person could be tested the COVID-19. You're gonna be surprised. You will say, "What? This is not possible. It's impossible." That person would be completely negative to the different testing. And if you keep that system for once a week or twice a week, especially once a week, you will realize what I am talking about. It's just my own discovery applied to my own body and my daughter's body as well when I talked to her. And we are in a place that have a lot of Delta, dangerous COVID-19. And I am talking, I'm alive and kicking here, practically laughing at the COVID-19, thanks to this exercise. I have said that because I'm really being under stress, because I have said, and I heard people who are in the middle age thinking that this is not possible. Yes, it's good. The combination of vaccine and jogging. And if that person cannot jog, well, at least swimming. That is something I need to take out of my chest to share with you. People who believe this, people who could test this, it's important. Whether it could be from your nation or not. I'm just being a little bit serious about it because it's incredible. People don't really believe this. People prefer waiting for the last sentence and dying. And then say, no, jogging is not good. Jogging is not really safe. Oh, it's too much for me. Or swimming for a long distance. That is something I wanted to share with you. And as a Caribbean, as a survivor are really many things that other people wouldn't survive, for sure. Unless people could be so positive and optimistic in the way I am saying. And just by chance I discovered this. Even world-class athletes, for instance, professional sports, usually think that this kind of jogging wouldn't help them, and they have been helped about it. If you jog too much, you will kill yourself. That is a fact. Even a heart attack. But if you jog too much, that means too many times in the week. Once a week, you will be safer from COVID-19, apart from your favorite vaccine. It could be Pfizer, Moderna, it could be any other Cuban vaccines, or which are in progress now, the Russian one, whichever. I'm telling you, I am no one. I'm just a world citizen, what I used to be. Just to share with you this, because I am worried about this world. This world it's not the world that we all knew before 2020, at least in Cuba. So this is not normal. Every day, a lot of people dead. Now, some countries like New Zealand and many other nations will be experiencing the same, because this kind of violence will be really hard. So for all of you, if you want to be alive and doing this kind of videos, which is better than saying a video, goodbye, I'm gonna die. No, if you want to be alive and advise other people, that means you are healthy. Do this, and you will be very, even mentally speaking, because you will be getting out of also your stress. That's important. And you will be protecting yourself in the case of asthma, in the case of, for example, as I said many times, diabetics, in the case of kidney failures as well. This helps too. Plus, if you want to add something else, or this local knowledge here, so you could add to your diet watercress. You cleaning properly, watercress helps your lungs. It's important. That's something I wanted to share with you, and this exercise as well. I am alive. I was not supposed to be alive. Everybody's dying. Whatever I live in the neighborhood, everybody, and we are still alive thanks to this exercise, especially me. Okay, be well, and I hope people could understand what I'm saying, whatever they could be from New Zealand or Australia, especially Australia. They have a situation now. People could be from another thing. Do not jog side by side. That's not good. I am doing here this completely alone. You see, completely alone over there. Because I mean, if you would be jogging with other people, whatever the virus load you will be taking out of your body, you will be sharing or sending that virus or COVID-19 virus load to your companion, the one who was jogging by your side. So it will be silly. Anyway, and it will be dangerous as well by the end of the day. Okay, take care and have a great day, and please survive. I would love to for all of us, me and all the people from all over the world, it could be Asia, Africa, United States, whatever, that we could be all, that we are completely free from this, and people could be okay, and that's what I want. Each of you to be alive and kicking. Goodbye, and just do this and you would understand. Test what I'm saying, please.